In this video, we'll take a look at the reaction match pairs data function in Lead Discovery ChemCharts. The reaction match pairs data function will search for pairs of molecules in a data table that are related by a user-defined reaction. The data function takes each molecule in the dataset and applies the entered reaction transform. If a product molecule is created by the transform, the data function looks to see if it exists in the dataset. If the product exists, it is added to an output data table along with the reactant molecule and optional set of delta values showing the changes in numeric data for each of the pairs of molecules. In this example, I have a data table of molecules along with some numeric data which are displayed in the table visualization on the left. On the right hand side is the data function visualization. To execute a new reaction match pairs data function, click on the appropriate item in the data function definition tree in the New tab of the data function visual. This will open the data function dialog. First, we must select the input data table. In this case, there is only one data table in the document. Next, we enter the reaction. You can draw the reaction using ChemDraw.js, or you can paste or upload a transform in the RxN or SMARTS formats. Here we will paste a simple transform from a carboxylic acid to a methyl ester into ChemDraw.js. For the data function to work, users must map the reactant atoms to the product atoms. To do this, click the Reaction Atom Map toolbar item at the top of ChemDraw.js. Then find a corresponding pair of atoms in the reactant and product of the transform. The oxygen of the carbonyl group is a good example. Dragging the mouse from the carbonyl atom and the reactant part of the transform to the corresponding atom in the product should map all of the atoms in common. The rest of the choices are relatively straightforward. First, select the column that contains the molecules that we want to search. Next, choose a column that contains the IDs for each of the molecules. Lastly, select one or more columns of numeric properties. In the resulting data table, these will be displayed as deltas between the molecules on the left-hand side of the transformation to the molecules on the right-hand side. Clicking OK executes the data function, and the data function visual switches to the results tab. Once the data function is complete, the data function result item is displayed in the results tab of the visual. This displays all the input data as well as the output, in this case the new data table pair finder results. The reaction match pairs data function has a visual configuration iron Python script that can be executed to create a dashboard suited to viewing the results. To run this script, click the Run Iron Python Script toolbar button at the top of the result item. This creates a new page in the document containing a table visual and a bar chart visual. The table displays the new pair finder results data table. This contains the pairs of molecules and the IDs found on the left-hand side and the right-hand side of the transform, as well as the deltas of the selected numerical columns. The bar chart visual has a bar chart of each property delta for each molecule pair in the data table. Thanks for watching, and be sure to check out the other data function tutorial videos.